Hey there. Yeah, chilling in my car right now. Just came back from like a 2 3 hour hike. I feel slammed. But I filmed a video prior to this before starting my hike, so I'll probably upload that one first to the channel and then the second one. But I need to bring forth to light this crazy phenomena that I just realized. So like I used to smoke like so much. Like I used to smoke pretty often. As I graduated high school. So I graduated at 18. I'm 24 now. So graduated 6 years ago, and I did pick up smoking. Out of sadness, I thought I picked it up because it was like trendy, and like all Californians were doing it. But the truth is, I picked it up because of I was sad. I was depressed over my dad passing away from brain cancer. So, um, you know, um, I just decided to give it up today. I decided to give up smoking forever today, simply because mm, I've thought about this many times as to why life gave me the cards that it did, why life made me put me in a position where I had to sort of see my dad die a really slow and painful death. Mm, and I've come to the conclusion that it had to happen because it just had to happen. There's no other explanation as to why things happened the way they did. But because he did pass away, for example, my mom, um, had two kids that were born healthy with another dude, with another man. So I believe destiny had it be so my younger brother and sister could be born. It just had to happen. And I think especially what happens when somebody close passes away is that for some reason the brain has like a not a self destruct button, but more so a self blame button that's instantly triggered. And all those years, like for the longest time, for 6 years, I blamed myself every day. Like I thought that I maybe did something wrong. That I could have done better. Maybe I could have given him more money when I was little, or just been a better whatever, whatever. But the truth is that we just have to accept as humans that outside of this our own body, we really don't control much of anything. We can project our thoughts into a positive uh, sort of energy field that we can sort of make use as a shovel. So it's like if we desire information, if we have the positive thought to search for information, then we will find it. But I mean, in the sense of controlling other people's fates, such as their deaths, is just out of the question. And at least for me, he was I believe 50 when he passed away, pretty early on. I would say about half a human's lifespan. So uh, I think especially like as anybody who has like who's gotten to know their dad even a little bit, um, it's sort of like a symbiotic relationship that once severed, it just now its own sort of now it's its own sort of force. So without its origin, without it, like the origin is gone. Um, so basically, no amount of drugs will ever mask the pain. The pain is what makes it real, and um, at this point for me, I just want to love my own body just by exercising, like how I did today. Mm, love my family, just help my family pay everything, pay whatever it is they need to pay. So a car, surgery, um, whatever it might be. Simply because, you know, as just as a descendant of the Mayans, I think that it's just there's no explanation for when people pass away. It's just all calculated in the grand scheme of things. And while free will does float around in the atmosphere of everyone, the truth is if like somebody were to choose suicide, I think that doing that would cause a really nasty butterfly effect to cause more deaths. So it's not a natural cause, it's deliberate. So I miss my dad. I miss my dad truly. If I could have chosen any other way for him to go out, I would have liked for him to pass away in his sleep. and not dying in a hospital bed through tumors and stuff. So what's happened has happened. Uh, and yeah, it really just comes down to recognizing his death as a natural cause of the universe and going forward with those three things: just exercise, family, and the desire to learn. Because truthfully, mm, it's kind of up in the air. It's kind of up in the air. Like, at least for me, I've thought about this multiple times. I've thought, well, okay, he died this way. My father passed away this way through cancer. Is there any chance that I could pass away from cancer as well? And the thought scares me, but there is no point in being worried about what's going to happen 5 minutes from now, because it is simply out of my control. It is simply out of my control. Thus, the best thing to do is just simply ride the wave uh, of time, ride the wave of time, and see how things play out in 2025, 2030, etc. And yeah, I'll leave that off on that note. I guess I'll title the video "Why I Gave Up Smoking," and just yeah, whoever my dad is, I hope that he is just better off. I hope he's just better off. And yeah, that goes for all his siblings too. Even though I never got to meet any of my other really stepbrothers, I heard that one existed somewhere out there, but uh, what's happened to him is not my cause or my own will. So I can only worry about myself and the people around me in this very moment. So on that note, I'll leave the video off. And yeah, leave in the comments if what you all believe about sort of or how it feels when a family member passes away, and what you sort of learn through that process. Thank you.